Hey, this is Joe Castiglione, and you're listening to Not Another Sox Podcast. Can you believe it?
This is, it's right over here. Here, come get in the shot, guys. Come wave a quick hi. Welcome to Not Another Sox Podcast. Varsity baseball players. Not varsity. Guys, what are your names? What's your name? Tay.
My name's Jalen.
What positions do you play?
Pitcher, shortstop. I used to catch a little bit. Second base. All the
Super utility, yeah.
I'm playing center field and left field right now. You know.
A lot of speed. There you go. I respect it.
You're pretty fast?
For varsity and baseball and basketball, you know what I'm saying?
Who are you guys' favorite Red Sox players right now?
All time or right now?
We'll go all time and right now, yeah.
All time, David Ortiz.
Yeah, Great answer.
Right now, I don't even watch baseball no more.
Wow.
You only play.
Yeah. I'm getting back into it right now, though.
Fair enough. The team's actually good now, so
Yeah.
Last few years, I don't blame you guys.
Yeah, I got a signed ball from David Ortiz and Manny Ramirez, same day. Right there. Right there.
I was gonna say their sons played here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From right there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey there.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day, sir.
Guys, thank you.
That's not us. Sorry. Yeah. I think there's an elevator over there. Yeah.
Wow, this is why you love a live show.
This is exactly what I wanted here tonight. This is the magic of live entertainment. Yeah.
And
as Devers works a walk.
Oh no.
Devers is
I think
annoyed that he didn't get a chance to hit off of Chris Sale there.
I mean, Chris Sale versus Rafael
Yeah.
Devers, that's a fucking matchup. You'll love to see that.
All right, up to Bregman here. Yeah.
Yep. Are you Brigandanant?
I hope so. Yeah.
Super
I'm
Brigandanant.
feeling him kick.
You're feeling a little Brigandanant kick? If you had a kid with Alex Bregman, what would you name it?
I mean, he has kids, so I don't know. Like, I'd probably name him Ian.
Really?
No, that's a dumb name.
Why wouldn't you name it like Wegman or Bregster?
Yeah, that works too. Yeah.
Bregster?
Well, my middle name is Alex, apart from the danger part. So, like, we could just go like Alex.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Do the fans know that your middle name is Danger?
I don't know if they know, but yeah, any OGs out there, they know that Danger is my middle name.
Danger is your middle name. What's up, guys? What the moon animal is? What the balloon animal is? I don't know, but I think he'll make whatever you ask. Wow. Honestly, I love when people come up and they say, "What are the balloon animals?"
Yeah, exactly. I'm also curious what the balloon animals are.
I would think it's a kangaroo, right? Isn't that their mascot?
Yeah, it is. KO is their mascot. We got a great interview with them that we're going to post on the socials too. So very excited for that.
Hi,
I think
KO.
we already posted it. Check out our Twitter.
Yeah.
Which is probably where you found us anyways.
Check out our Twitter. If you look at earlier today, you'll see where we reenacted the most famous 9-8 catch of all time.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. I think we did it better though.
I'm mad we lost all of those games, but I'm so mad we lost that game because that catch can't even go in the history books as like the greatest joy we ever felt because we lost.
Yeah.
Like immediately after.
I was so convinced that we were going to win that game. And, you know, obviously you have Tarek Skubal on the mound in that game. You know it's going to be tough. You have a rookie in Hunter Dobbins. And then, you know, they get to Dobbins. It's like 5-2. Skubal's dealing out there. He's not walking anybody. He's striking out all these dudes. And you're like, okay, well, you know, might not be our night, especially after the heartbreak of Wednesday night. And then they tie it up, and they have, you know, another opportunity in the 7th or 8th inning, bases loaded, 1 out, and you don't score. And then you have that home run saving play, which was the most insane that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Well, hold on. Okay, so we just had a really confusing play in Boston because it looked like the player was hit. It looked like Ref Snyder was hit at the plate, and I think that's why Raffy stalled on his way to second.
Yeah. Well,
I think they called it an out.
as of right now, the inning's over, so that fucking sucks.
Yeah. That fucking sucks.
Yep.
Fucking sucks.
Runner on third, 1 out, and you don't score. So welcome to the Boston Red Sox baseball experience.
How do you... You know what this is?
But anyways, we were talking about the catch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Greatest catch of all
Let me finish
time.
up with that. I was convinced that we were going to win after that, and for Chapman to come in, or Connor Wong to come in and absolutely ruin the game in 1/2 inning of defense. I hate this guy. I'm sorry, not sorry. He's been my least favorite player on the team this season.
He technically has an option, right?
Yeah, he does. I mean, they're not going to use it probably, but yeah, it's clear that Carlos Narvaez is your everyday catcher, and for good reason. He's one of the best catchers in the league right now.
And is Carlos Narvaez your favorite rookie?
I still love Christian Campbell.
You're going to stick with Campbell?
No.
Hey, what's going on?
No.
We're doing a show.
Yeah, we're doing a live show. We're on camera right now.
Yeah. Come over here. Come say hi. Come say hi. Wave hello to our fans here.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. Yeah. What's your name, guys?
My name is Elijah.
Elijah?
Nyla.
Nyla?
Malik.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elijah, Nyla, and Malik. Guys, it's nice to meet you. How do you know the Brockton Rox?
Because my brother used to come to this high school, and my friend wanted me to come, so that's why I'm here today.
Nice.
My sister and her friend used to come over here. She used to bring me.
Yes, you used to bring it. Nice.
Do you know why I came here? Because I wanted to go here a few weeks.
For a few weeks? Yeah. So I'll tell you what, guys, because we got to keep up with our show. I would love for everyone to come over, wave a quick hi, and then we have to get back for our sponsors. This is Not Another Sox podcast.
Yeah, we got some cards up here
on
too
YouTube.
for you guys.
You can find us on
Yeah,
Spotify.
feel free to grab one.
It's Not Another
just
Sox
one.
podcast.
You only need
Go on
one.
Spotify
Yeah,
and you'll find
just
us there.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Take one. Yes, take your card. Bye, chat. Bye, chat. Bye, chat. Thank you, guys. Hi. Quick wave. Quick hi. Hello. You gotta love it, man. You just gotta love
it.
having people who want to be here and who are here for us. This is clearly our show. Take care, my friend. So, Campbell over Narvaez.
I mean, hey, in terms of wins above replacement, it has been Narvaez that's been that dude. Campbell's come back down to earth a little bit, and I think he's going to rebound hard. That home run on Wednesday was maybe the most impressive home run of the entire season. So long term, I'm taking Christian Campbell, but if I had to pick a rookie of the year on the Red Sox right now, it's Carlos Narvaez probably.
He has just been stellar back there. He really has.
Both sides of the ball too. It's not just he's been a great defensive catcher, which I think everybody expected. He's been above league average bat. It's been very refreshing. A few home runs in there too. Getting some timely hits, and guys seem to like throwing to him. So this is the type of dude that the Yankees just gave us for free, basically.
Yeah. Who did we give them for Narvaez?
We gave him some left-handed pitcher who's doing well in the Yankees system. The Yankees got so excited. They're like, the Red Sox just gave us this guy. Meanwhile, they traded away both of their backup catchers in Trevino and Narvaez, and now are stuck with some Uber Eats driver as their backup catcher. So yeah, Austin Wells, whatever. He's coming back down to earth too. But we got our catcher of not only this year. I think Narvaez could be a dude.
The year after that.
I think Narvaez is sticking around for a little bit here.
Yeah.
Maybe we go out there and we get a true all-star catcher, which is very rare. But We got him. We got a dude at home, and that's under team control for another 5 years after this, even. So I love it.
Yeah, I don't know or fucking care what's going on in the Yankee system over there, but I know that we needed a catcher, and Narvaez has stepped up.
And we
to
have
the plate.
so many good lefty starting pitchers now. We got Connolly early, we got Peyton Tolley, we got Brandon Clark, and then obviously we even have some right-handers in Dobbins and Fitz and Sandlin, and Luis Perales. So
big call up earlier today too.
Nick Birdie.
Nick Birdie made it up.
He's not a prospect, but I still like the move. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a prospect.
No, he's like 30. He's pitching the majors 20 times before.
So is Luis Hill.
What?
So is Luis Hill.
Yeah, true. Luis Hill, like full-grown man. Yeah.
Full-grown. Did he win Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, he did, but they didn't get any of like the picks or anything like that because he was too old.
You know the most disappointing thing about him winning Rookie of the Year is that he sucks.
Is that he's old.
Is that he's a trillion years old.
The most disappointing fact is you had like 4 or 5 guys in the NL that were better than all the American League rookies.
Yeah. Well, who were your NL rookie favorites last year? I think it was
Skeens.
Skeens, okay.
Jackson Merrill.
And
Jackson
third guy.
Churio.
Was it Jackson Churio?
Yeah, Jackson Churio easily would have won in the American League.
Yeah. He's become a cornerstone over there, hasn't he?
Yeah, no, he's a great player, and that's why I'm excited for a guy like Roman, because he can be that same type of dude.
So I know I kind of brought it up a bit on our last episode, right? I don't think that the prospects fix this team. You seem to have a lot of belief in their reignition of the offense and of the energy in the house. Do you think those are critical enough where this team becomes competitive again?
Yeah, I think it's good now, and it's also good long term. As the other team scores against the Brockton Rox.
Yep, and make that 2 runs against the Brockton Rox. So 2 runs for the New York Independent Field System. Some guy was wearing a Yankees jersey.
Yeah, what was the question again? I already forgot.
That's okay.
The prospects are going to make a difference. Yeah.
If the energy, the offense they bring, do they fix this team or not? How do you feel?
I don't think it's fair to call up a bunch of guys in their early 20s and expect them to fix the team. But I feel like it shakes things up. It brings like a certain type of energy, and might light a few guys underneath. Like if you're Jarren Duran or Trevor Story right now, you have a stud in AAA that's performing every day that wants your job, and I feel like everybody can kind of relate to like the new guy coming up at work, and he's your boss. Your boss suddenly starts to love him and gives him new assignments, and he kind of does that to like motivate you a little bit more. So I think that could be a little bit of what might go on if we do call up some of these dudes.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're definitely providing motivation. I don't think Cedon becomes the dude that he is if he doesn't have Roman Anthony sniffing at his heels.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah.
And Trevor Story, it's hard to say. I don't think I see the 2025 team without Trevor Story at any point.
Yeah.
But
unless he gets hurt, which is also very possible, yeah.
Oh, you mean if he goes out for a ride on his bike?
Yeah, exactly.
No bike riding this year yet, fortunately.
So we'll see where they all fit in. It is going to be hard. And, I wouldn't be surprised if, they call them up and they struggle a little bit when they first come up. Mm-hmm. And that's okay. The place that they're going to learn is in the major leagues right now. I'm not sure how much learning they have left in AAA. It seems like, they're not even developing. It just seems like they're staying fresh at this point. So I think you got to learn at the major league level at this point.
You do.
You saw with Christian Campbell, he came out and he was setting the world on fire when he first started, and then the league started to adjust a little bit. And there's never been a single second I think anybody said to option down Campbell, because he needs to work through these things at the major league level.
Yep.
And find consistency. A guy like David Hamilton, where he's kind of a little bit more of a utility player on this team, I wouldn't mind sending him down to just get everyday at bats, because he's not being able to get consistent playing time. He's not able to figure out things right now because he's only playing 2, maybe 3 times a week.
Right.
So I think a guy, if you're going to call the kids up, you better play them every day or just about every day. You can't have them just be platoon dudes. You can't have them, get sent down in like 2-3 weeks anyways, hurt their confidence. If you call them up, these are your dudes.
Yeah, you got to do it purposefully. You got to do it with intent. Yeah. These guys are coming to the major leagues to play baseball.
Exactly. And,
very purposefully.
You gotta let them out of the nest and see what they got at one point.
Yeah, you gotta struggle. My old roommate in New York used to say you gotta have the breakdown to have the breakthrough.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's just solid life advice.
Yeah, no, I think he learned it from therapy, which is really great. But I also think...
Oh, what a loser. Never mind.
But I also think that's what's going to make Campbell an even better player, is to struggle and learn how to fix it. I mean, that's what all the best players do.
And you know what?
What?
What? I'm going to get his jersey, and he's going to go off after that.
Soup. I got to say, through 4 innings... Chris Sale has been pitching quite a gem for the Braves.
Yeah, he's really shoving it down our fucking dick holes.
Yeah, he's kind of put Rev Snyder to bed, which is, Rev Snyder's whole thing. Yeah. How's it going?
Yeah, feel free to grab one.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah, we're doing a live show right now.
Live podcast.
Hi, buddy.
Second game at Campanelli. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Very nice. I like the face paint. Are you a princess? Oh, yeah. I love it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
Take
Enjoy
care.
the rest of the game. Yeah.
I remember you. What's up, Al?
We got him right on the business. Yeah, we got him right on the cards right there. Yeah.
That's not another Sox podcast.
Yeah, we got all the socials on the back, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. Nice to meet you, pal.
Yeah, we're doing a live show right now. Yeah, feel free to grab one of our business cards. You can check us out. Yeah.
I like this kid.
Oh, yeah?
I like this kid. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah.
Wow. A lot of love from the fans tonight.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I do. It makes me feel like a pretty girl. Yeah.
You are a pretty girl.
By the way, I didn't even show off the hat that I got yet.
Yeah, you bought a hat today.
Yeah, I got a hat. I was kind of looking for more of the actual one, but I'm really glad with this one. I feel like the ribbon on a hat is a little overplayed, but I kind of like that it's red, white, and blue. It's not just the white or whatever. So I think it looks good. This is definitely going to go in the rotation. Maybe I'll wear it tomorrow to Fenway.
Oh, you're going to Fenway tomorrow?
Yeah, I got my tickets. I did just get my tickets.
Yeah, tomorrow is my Fenway Fest free voucher ticket, which I was really hoping tomorrow would be the Chris Sale pitching at Fenway Park Day. But obviously that's tonight, and it's a huge matchup. I think tomorrow I get Giolito and Alex Verdugo pitching for the Braves.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be pitching, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who their second pitcher is. They have one pitcher, and his name is Chris Sale.
Looks like Holmes tomorrow.
Holmes?
Yeah.
Clay Holmes?
We do Grant Holmes, but we do face Clay Holmes on Tuesday against Walker Buehler, I believe. So
yeah, wow.
Clay Holmes is a guy that the Red Sox were in on the offseason, and I wonder just how much everything would have been different if we signed him, and if we used him as a starter versus if we used him as a reliever, because he's been really good for the Mets as a starter. He's been valuable there.
Yeah. I love me a good Red Sox-Mets series. I love a Red Sox-Mets series.
I know. I wish it was over the weekend. I wish it was next weekend instead of whatever.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah, we got some more fans come around here, guys. Yeah, just say a quick hi. We got to keep our show moving. It's nice to meet you guys. Yes, take one of our cards.
All of our soldiers are on the back, too.
Yeah.
We are on YouTube,
You'll see us on YouTube. Check us out. Nice to meet you guys.
Take care.
Ah, man.
Yeah, it's hard being famous.
It keeps you alive. Keeps you in the moment.
It does,
It's a living thing to have a show like this. And that feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good. How many people
we're up to
watch
120.
us? Yeah. Yeah. Hi, fans.
Yeah.
So, I'm so sorry. Mets, Red Sox. Clay Holmes, he's turned into a dude.
Yeah, yes. I think we would have used him as a reliever, and I think maybe at that point you don't sign one or two other guys, but I think it would end up working out well. So what are you going to do? I'm not losing sleep over it at the end of the day either.
I am quite pleased with all of our additions in the offseason as of right now.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been let down by any of our additions except Justin Wilson. I'm not convinced
He's actually
yet.
been great. He's been
That's
great.
what I'm
Yeah,
hearing.
I can't
He's
even be
waking
mad
up.
at this point. Yeah. He's been probably our best left-handed reliever, not named Aroldis Chapman.
Yeah.
Feel free to grab one.
Yeah, take one.
Yeah, go right
please,
ahead. Yeah.
go for it. I remember when we came here last year, and that older woman came up to the table, and we had our stickers and buttons and such out.
Yeah.
And we were like, "Yeah, please take one." And she goes, "Oh, I wanted a hat."
Yeah.
Which I get it. I also wanted a
I
hat.
would also want a hat, but go buy a hat then.
Yeah. We also, we love the Brockton Rox. We're happy to be here, and we're a Red Sox podcast. So go buy something that says Brockton.
We don't got hat money yet. Yeah.
Yeah, yet. What does the hat say? If not our logo, what does the hat say?
Just socks ?
Socks? Oh,
Socks?
I like that actually.
Yeah.
I quite like that. I think that would look good on a black T-shirt too.
I think so. We might need to cook it up in the shop now that we have access to a shop and everything.
Dude, I love having a shop.
Yeah.
For everyone watching and for everyone who's listening to this later, drop us merch ideas. We would love to put some of your things on a shirt, on a hat, on a sweatpants that says Juicy on the butt.
Oh yeah.
Give us your stuff.
Quick inning from Crochet there. Love to see it.
Got out of it quick. So what's that? 5 innings from Crochet, 59 pitches. I mean, he's still going.
Yeah, no.
Let him get after it.
So far, this has been advertised in terms of the pitching duel. Like, we need to. I would have loved to get one there the previous inning with the guy on third. I feel like that would have really kept it in the game a little bit, and one pitch could have changed everything. So we'll get there. Still a lot of game left.
Yeah, classic Red Sox. So here's the question I know I wanted to ask you, and I'll ask it right now. How do you teach this team killer instinct?
I mean, I feel like that's something you either have or you don't. You can't really teach something like that.
Right.
Like, you either have to, have that dog in you or, you can't really, fake it,
Uh-huh.
And I think there's also something to be said about, not having the panic around it either or, anything else. You're being cool, calm, collect in the moment, being able to perform. So I think that says a lot, too.
Yeah. It's the reason I ask is because I don't think I'm too in doubt about most of the players on this team, but it's the one-run losses that are fucking killing me.
4 and 12 in one-run losses. Insane.
Makes me so mad. And that's where I'm like, guys, you're some of the best baseball players when you're going. Why do you have to shut off? Where is the part of you that shows up in the 9th inning, cool, calm, collected, and ready to kill someone?
And how many times have we been walked off this year? It feels like 6. So
yeah, it feels 6 in that 3-game Tigers series alone.
Yeah, exactly. That just added on more and more to it. So those all stunk. Yeah.
All stunk. Were the Tigers a worthy opponent, do you think, or were the Red Sox their own opponent?
No, the Tigers are a really good team. I had them winning the division this year, even headed in.
Sure.
But, we've just beat a good team in the Royals right before that. That was another team that was red hot coming in against them specifically.
Yep.
And we took the series, lost the first game, and another heartbreaking walk-off. Yep.
What?
Yep. Extra innings. And then you win the next 2. You had the Crochet start, which was excellent. You had the Giolito start last Sunday, which was also excellent. And, you started to feel good. This team was 2 games above 500, and then they lose 3 in a row, and they're under 500 again.
Yeah, can't wait to see that pot on Lansdowne meme again, which I posted on Twitter the other day. They are getting so much mileage out of that meme, and it's nobody's fault but the Red Sox.
Yep. They made it 2 years ago, and they've been coasting ever since.
Yep. But shout out Pot on Lansdowne. We mention them a lot. You know, we're
I
buds.
hate those guys. We'll
Yeah.
probably see them tomorrow.
Two cheeks of the same ass, you would say?
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, I've been buddies with those guys since even before either of us had a podcast. So
Red Sox Twitter's been around longer than podcasting has.
I know. I've been on Twitter since 2009, which is insane.
It's still Twitter, by the way.
It's still Twitter, yeah.
Still Twitter. Should we build a Not Another Sox Podcast MySpace page?
I would be about it, yeah.
You know what?
Well, another Ask Jeeves.
I think there are a lot of valuable skill sets in a podcast. Social media is a big one. Obviously, audio equipment these days. I mean, it feels like everyone has their own school newspaper, you know?
Yeah. It's kind of us, yeah. I wrote for my school's newspaper.
Oh, did you really?
I did, yeah. Originally I wanted to go to school for journalism.
Okay.
To be a sports journalist. And then ended up taking a completely different route, and here we are now.
Yeah, you did.
Podcasting at an independent league baseball game.
Yeah. You did communications, right? Was the final?
Marketing and communications. I started off communications, and then I switched to marketing. And I was like, okay, like, you know, I'm going to message the marketing department and be like, hey, like, you know, it's like getting close to next semester, like, I was going to switch my major over. I realized I might not be able to do it, like, right away, but, like, what classes should I take to, you know, get a jump start on it? I get an email, like, 30 minutes back, like, congratulations, you're now in the marketing department. Here's your advisor. Here are the classes you need to take. And ended up working out all right.
You know what? Hell yeah.
I have a career 10 years later.
You do.
Yeah.
You do, which Providence Bruins lost their playoff run the other day.
My summer's free now, yeah.
Yep, which you say it a lot. You either want them to go all the way or you want them to start recouping for next year really early in that playoff run.
Yeah, exactly, especially when it's a minor league team like that.
Yeah. Yeah, but now we have you back for the summer full time. Sounds like the summer of Sox?
Let's hope so. I mean, it has not been the spring of Sox so far.
It absolutely has not. And if it's not the summer of Sox, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, no, you can definitely feel a lot of the tension right now over the last few years.
Yeah.
Because, like, if this team, you know, was kind of, like, snuck into a wild card spot and we were a few games under 500 at this point, I feel like people wouldn't be panicking. But it feels like so much of the same of the last few years, and it's worrisome. We can't have another year of 500 ball. We can't have another year of missing the playoffs. Yeah.
Now
I think the Rox just scored there.
We can't. What gave it away?
Loud noises.
Was it the big fucking cowbell? That's okay. That's part of the fun of the
part of the
show.
fun. Live entertainment right here, folks. Yeah.
You know what? If I have to edit it, I will. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
It's just how it be when it do. So here we have Chris Sale throwing 97-98, bottom of the fifth inning.
I'd love a little SETI bomb. He only 2 home runs on the year.
You know, have you ever heard of disruption theory?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of disruption theory at all?
Nope.
It's kind of stupid, but it is the idea.
No, is this going to stay on YouTube when it's done?
Yeah.
Yeah, it will
We're
be.
going to upload it to YouTube.
You're on YouTube forever,
dude.
yeah.
Forever. So the idea of disruption theory is that things start to change when you do things out of the normal, but the disruption has to be enough that it causes a ripple effect. The theory itself, like, I don't know how I fully feel about it, because sometimes it's like, ooh, let's just be bad to be bad. All of that aside, I feel like Cedar Rafaela gives us a lot of good disruption. I'm hopeful to
As he
see
swings and misses a slider in the dirt, yeah.
Yeah, never mind. This is actually a disruption in the whole thing I was just fucking explaining. But, like when you... Oh, a nice hit from the
and
Brockton
that is
Rox.
a
That
double.
goes into deep
Does that end
right
up being a
field.
single?
Man coming home.
Play at the plate, and he is
And
safe.
standing up. Let's go, Brockton Rox. We have
Crowd's
a
going wild. Crowd's going wild. Love to see it.
Brockton Rox. Wow. A lot of good movement there. The current score is New York 4 and Brockton 6.
Yeah. But, you know, I still believe in this team, even if, you know.
The Brockton Rox or the Boston Red Sox?
Yes. I definitely believe in the Brockton Rox, of course. But, like, I have not pressed the panic button on the Red Sox yet. There will be a point where you do press it, and I'm hoping that, we're in it at the deadline. We add some pieces that we might need and, actually make it into the playoffs this year. I think that needs to be the next step forward. Even another year of, like, being around or even slightly above 500 is kind of useless if we don't make the playoffs in. We waste Alex Bregman's year here.
Pass ball from New York. Brockton slides home. That is
we got a 4-3 ball game.
Giordano. Brockton Rox go up 7-4 against New York. You love to see it. The fans are losing it here. How can you not be excited over something like that?
How can you not be romantic about baseball? Yeah.
I love baseball. How fortunate are we that we get to experience 2 baseballs at once?
Yeah, I know. I finally took the second TV out of my living room just to, be an adult.
Yeah.
And, you can still watch multiple games at once, but, like, watching a game live and watching a game on TV, man, you really can't beat that.
No, you can't. Good contact from the Brockton Rox there. And somehow a phenomenal catch from the New York center fielder.
Yeah, that was shades of Thursday.
Was it really?
No, I didn't really get a good look at it, but I'm going to pretend like it was.
Were you making that up the whole time?
Yeah.
Do you want some money?
Yeah, I love some money. Give me all the money.
Many are saying Sox, but I'm also hearing Rox.
Yeah, many are saying Rox as well.
Wow, I don't know what you just did, but you created a marker?
Yeah, I created a marker somehow.
I don't know what that does.
I don't know what that does either. We're still live, though, so.
We are still live. We're happy to be here. They're showing us on Nest now. They're showing us some footage of the new Green City Connects, and I'll glaze them again, dude. I just feel like they did a really great job with the City Connects.
They really did, yeah. Ian, I know we got some content earlier, but you didn't even try it before. How was your food truck meal?
My food truck meal?
Yeah, what'd you get? Let's show the folks here.
It was good. I got I'll have to double check. I think it was like Scaryville or Scary Creek or something like that. Got the classic fastball slider combo. I got a pulled pork mac and cheese barbecue cup, and I quite enjoyed it.
Wow.
I quite enjoyed it.
That sounds good. I might need to get some food soon. I'm getting a little hungry.
Yeah.
Might just, go classic chicken tendies, maybe try the hot dog here. So.
Yeah.
Do you think you can hold down the fort for 5-10 minutes while get some food reviews going on here?
I would be more than happy to.
Okay.
Please, by all means, enjoy yourself.
I believe in you.
We're going to comment a little bit on what's going on here. For those of you still with me, please feel free to ask me any questions. I'm more than happy to answer them. Post them in chat. Or the other thing I can do, I'm happy to check our messages here and see if we have any former questions from people asking questions on the pod. So we're going to go through our chats a bit here. First question that I have here from chat is going to be, Ian, what Red Sox jersey are you buying with the new City Connect? Come on over here, guys. Come on over here. No? Do you want to wave? Do you want to wave? Just come here. Just wave. We have a live show going on here. This is Not Another Sox Podcast. I'm Ian. Do you guys want to tell me your name? Yeah?
Alexis, and this is Emma.
And Emma? Guys, it's nice to meet you both. What brings you out tonight?
My parents.
Your parents? Nice.
And she invited me.
She invited you out. Do you guys like the Brockton Rox?
Yeah, I didn't buy my brother's, so that's.
Yeah. Nice. I like your jersey.
Thank you.
Stitch, is that your favorite character? It's my favorite character too. Guys, it's nice to meet you both. What's that? We are live on a platform called StreamYard, and we're going to post all of this to YouTube after the show. Yeah, feel free to go check us out. We have our cards up front here if you want to go find us on social media. It's nice to meet you both. Thanks for coming by. Wow. And we got some big activity from the Brockton Rox. That's Trey Gia. Big activity. You can hear that cowbell going off in the background. That's a huge knock and the man comes home. We have a much higher winning percentage. I don't know. They actually didn't score a run on that, but really exciting to hear that. Nice to meet some new young fans coming in here as well. So to answer your question, what is the first City Connect, the first player I'm going to buy with the new City Connect? Oh, man. I think I like Alex Bregman. I've been a Bueller truther for a long time. And that 0 on the jersey, it's going to look fantastic. I might have to go with my City Connect as a Walker Bueller jersey. Tell me whatever you want. Feel however you want with that jersey, but I'm going to enjoy it. We have another high velocity pitch. That's going to go right to the second baseman. And here in Brockton, they retire the side. Current score is 4 runs to 7 runs. Now, let's keep an eye on the Boston Red Sox as well. It looks like they're showing us the Kia of Dartmouth summer sales event. 90-day, no pay. Get yourself into a new Kia. We got Jack Webster coming back onto the pod here. He's got a hot dog. He's got some chicken fingies. He's got a cold soda.
We are back.
Wow. Who doesn't love a good cold soda?
we got the glizzy here.
Yeah, got the glizzy. Wow, that's a shot.
Mustard only.
Mustard
If you
only.
put ketchup on your hot dog, grow up.
Yeah. Are you thinking
Or
of anyone?
if you're like our friend KB and you raw dog hot dogs, grow up. Actually, I kind of respect the raw dog even more than just the ketchup. So, all right, let's test it out here. Got the wiener out a little bit.
Get the wiener. Wow, big bite of the glizzy. Mustard only. What's the verdict? First bite.
That's a nice firm hot dog. You can tell it's not like,
yeah, I hear that a lot too.
you know, it's not just like the pig anus, like in the hooves and stuff. Like this is the real, actual like pig meat.
Wow, you think that's a little pork belly?
Yeah, well, maybe not quite that much. It's a good bun too. You know, nothing out of the ordinary. Not stale. It's, you know, nice and soft, so you like that. You get it like, it's a nice bun to hot dog ratio though. Sometimes like you get too much bun and like you don't even really get to taste the hot dog. But here you do get a good amount of the dog.
Yeah, you really do. So, is there a better concession at a baseball game than a hot dog? Food-wise, because nothing beats a cold beer at a baseball game.
Yeah, obviously I love going to like new ballparks and like trying like the local ones. But honestly,
yeah,
I'm
what
also
you got?
big chicken tenders at a ball game.
Chicken tendies.
Like if I'm actually looking to like eat and like get some good bang for my buck, I love going chicken tendies. You get some fries with them too most of the time, and you feel full. And the chicken tendies at Fenway are so up and down, where like you could have like great tendies one day and then horrible tendies the next. They did get that one out in center field last year, which were great, and apparently they got rid of them because of like some partnership, whatever. So that was very disappointing.
My last Fenway trip, I was on my way out, and I was like, God, I am so hungry.
Yeah.
And Universe must have heard me. The concessions guy waved me down. He goes, hey, we're all done for the night. I have a few plates of free chicken tenders. Would you like one?
Wow.
And I said, would I like a free plate of chicken tenders? He goes, yeah, mustard's right over there. I said, give me that. I said, give me that. And it was good. The end. Great story, Ian.
Yeah, what do you like with your chicken tenders? I'm a lot more open to what you can have with your chicken tenders than I am with your hot dog.
You know, there's still a part of me that is the mustard truther on the chicken tenders.
I do love, it is great. I do like ketchup with the chicken tenders, just because of like my childhood.
Yeah.
Like, there's better things out there. Hi there.
Hi.
Obviously, I do like mustard with my tenders. I like a honey mustard, though. Honey mustard's so good with any type of chicken that, like, you can't go wrong. But the honey mustard can vary, you know?
It's a fighter. It's a fighter. It's in there for a reason. I feel like whatever mustard I have with chicken tenders has to be modified. It has to be a spicy brown, or it has to be a honey mustard, or it has to be a sweet, spicy, whatever.
Oh, spicy brown, yeah.
You can't just go yellow mustard on chicken tenders. I got to go spicy brown.
I mean, you can, but there's better options out there. Or like even like some like sweet and sour, like you're at McDonald's or something.
Yeah.
Like that always hits. Barbecue, can't go wrong with that either. It's really good. Yeah.
Which a friend of ours just passed the table wearing a New England Knockouts T-shirt. That's a truther. That's a hardcore guy. That'd be like if you wore a Boston Braves jersey. Thank you, Ian.
Yep.
Good work, Ian. Thanks, Ian.
It was so funny that like MLB was hyping up this like rivalry weekend. You know, you got the Mets and the Yankees and the White Sox and Cubs, all these like crosstown rivals, and like a few other like, you know, kind of where they have like some type of feud against each other or their division rivals, and then it's just like rivalry weekend, Red Sox and Braves, and everyone's like, I don't care. I know the Braves played here at the turn of the century in the 1900s, but like nobody is around for that. There's no Boston Braves fans that like transferred over to Milwaukee and then transferred over to, you know, Atlanta. Like, we don't care about each other.
Yeah, which, you know, kind of reminds us that Chris Sale is technically still on the Boston team.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we're in the bottom of the sixth. We have Jarren Duran at first, Alex Bregman up to bat, 1 out. And that is a 3-1 count, a nice hitter's count for Alex Bregman fighting off against Chris Sale. If there's a chance to do damage, I hope they do it now.
This game is going really fast, too.
Yeah, well, Sale's at 78 pitches, Crochet's at, 70 pitches? They're both just pitching
only runs
gems.
2 solo homers. It's not like there's been a lot of traffic on the bases.
Yeah. That's going to be a pop-out from Alex Bregman out to right field. Handled, we have 2 outs with Duran on first. God, I would love to see the heart of a lion come out of Jarren Duran. It seems like he is the engine.
2 hits today.
Dude, if he gets hot, he's the engine that gets this team on their feet.
I know. I think, you know, I don't want to put the team struggles on him, but like when he's going good, the team's going good.
We had a big hit from New York, handled at the warning track by the center fielder here in Brockton. Tag up, and New York makes it to second base. Getting back to the game here, Jarren Duran makes it safely back to first after a pickoff attempt. Do you think they're booing Chris Sale for that pickoff attempt?
No. I mean, they might be booing it, but they're not booing Sale. They're just,
they're booing the action of the pickoff.
They're booing the action of the pickoff, yeah. They would do it for anybody.
Yeah. How could you ever boo Chris Sale?
Yeah.
Good take from Rob Refsnyder there. That one is low and away. It is 1-0 on our pitch count here.
Little Rob
2 outs.
Refsnyder bomb would go so hard right now.
Dude, a Rob Refsnyder piss missile right now,
man.
dude? Just a mother and
Or like extend the inning, get Christian Campbell up. I need Christian Campbell's first Fenway home run to be in these City Connects. That would be so electric.
Oh my, then you would have to buy his City Connect.
I would absolutely, yeah.
I had gotten a question while you were up getting tendies. The first City Connect jersey that I was going to get, I was stuck between Bregman and Bueller. And
I kind of like the zero. The zero is
That's
cool.
what I'm saying,
Yeah.
dude. Like, Bueller, truther aside, just 0 on the green City Connect looks awesome.
That is true. And those are ones where if those guys leave, they're going to get recycled to other players, too.
Yeah, they went no names on the
And
jerseys,
Jaren's
right?
picked off. Yep.
Son
Well,
of a bitch.
that sucked.
Yep, Jarren really got this team going into the next inning. I wonder if everything is okay upstairs with Jarren. I feel like we've seen some odd base running mistakes from him lately, which was one of his greatest strengths last year.
Yeah, I know. Well, I never like to speculate on people's mental health or things at home or anything. Completely unfair. Obviously, he's been very open about, you know, his mental health struggles and everything.
Yeah.
So you hope it's nothing like that. But, yeah.
Yeah, I think less from a mental health standpoint and more just from a, like, doubting your own confidence standpoint. Like, we've seen Jarren Duran produce runs all on his own when he stole home earlier this season. David Hamilton, too, is a guy who knows they put me on base because I can produce by myself. And I think whenever you start to doubt that a little bit, it's a really tricky skill to doubt because your base running needs to be decisive.
Yeah, no,
Period.
100%, yeah. And the base running hasn't been too bad on this team this year. There's been a few times
Yeah, a
where I'm
few
like,
weird things.
this sucks, but I think we're an aggressive team, which I like. Obviously, we have a lot of guys who can run, So I do like us on the base paths, like being more aggressive. You're going to get thrown out here and there, and it's going to suck. But, like, you know, you got to have the risk reward to a degree, too.
You gotta. That's part of the game.
Yeah.